Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I've got some pretty heavy news to share with you today, and it's something that's been making waves in the New Zealand police force. Let me break this down for you step by step. All right, so we're talking about Jevon McSkimming, who used to be the deputy police commissioner. Now this guy was in a pretty high position, right? He was overseeing road policing, operational services, and even had a hand in media and communications. Sounds like a big role, but things have taken a pretty dark turn for him. Let's get into the details. So the big news is that he's now facing 8 charges of possessing objectionable publications. Now, I know that's a mouthful, but let me explain what that actually means. These charges include material related to child sexual exploitation and bestiality. That's pretty serious stuff, and I can't imagine how this would affect not just his personal life, but also his professional reputation. Now, the charges have been made over a 4-year period. That's a long time, and it raises some serious questions. How did this happen? How was this material on his work devices? I mean, he was in a position of authority, and this is something that's supposed to be strictly controlled. The police commissioner, Richard Chambers, has said that the prosecution shows no one is above the law, which is a strong statement, but I'm wondering, how did this slip through the cracks? The charges relate to material found on his work devices, which were being investigated as alleged objectionable material. So this isn't just some random thing that happened on his personal time. This is stuff that was accessible on his work devices, which is a huge red flag. Now, the case has prompted a review of police internet rules because of weaknesses in internet access controls and unmanaged devices. That's a big deal. If this is happening to a high-ranking official, what about the rest of the police force? Are there other people with similar issues? The Independent Police Conduct Authority, IPCA, is also investigating allegations of misconduct by McSkimming following a public complaint. They're looking into whether other officers or employees neglected their duties in responding to the allegations. So this isn't just about McSkimming, it's about the entire system. The suppression order prohibiting media from reporting details about his charges lapsed after he didn't apply for its continuation. That means the public now has more information about what's going on. But why was there a suppression order in the first place? It's like they were trying to keep this under wraps, but it's not working. McSkimming was arrested on 27 June in Wellington and appeared in court via audio-visual link on 3 July. He was remanded on bail without plea until 4 August and is set to appear again in November. He declined to comment outside court, stating good when asked how he was. That's pretty much the only thing he said. Now, his lawyers had sought name suppression before his arrest, which was granted in chambers, but that didn't last, and the details are now out. The interim injunction prohibiting the publication of details about the material lapsed on 18 July after Justice Karen Grau declined McSkimming's application to continue it. So the media can now report on this, and the public is getting more information. But what does this mean for the police force? It's a big deal because it's showing that even high-ranking officials aren't immune to the law. But it's also showing that there are weaknesses in the system that need to be addressed. The charges carry a maximum sentence of 10 years imprisonment. That's a pretty severe punishment for possessing this kind of material. But I wonder, will he actually get that, or is this just a maximum? The fact that he's being charged at all is a big deal. It's not just about the charges, it's about the position he was in. He was overseeing road policing and operational services, including strategy, media and communications, risk and assurance, and firearms regulation and reform. So he was in a position where he had a lot of influence, and now this is coming to light. I think this is a wake-up call for the entire police force. They need to take a hard look at their internet access controls and make sure that this kind of thing doesn't happen again. It's not just about McSkimming, it's about the entire system. The fact that there's a review of police internet rules is a positive step, but I wonder if it's enough. It's not just about the rules, it's about the culture. If someone is in a position of power, they should be held to the highest standards. But this case is showing that even the highest standards can be compromised. So what's the takeaway here? Well, first of all, it's a reminder that no one is above the law, not even high-ranking officials. Second, it's a wake-up call for the police force to take a hard look at their systems and make sure that they're not vulnerable to this kind of thing. Third, it's a reminder that the public has a right to know what's going on, and that suppression orders shouldn't be used to hide things that are important to the public. It's a reminder that this kind of behavior is not acceptable no matter who you are. So what do you think about all of this? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates like this. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.